Virgo, how's it going? This is going to be your collective message for the month of November. I'm going to be taking a look primarily to see what's going on in your love life, and if there's any additional messages with tarot, we'll jump into those as well. This is a collective reading, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're looking for a private reading, you can email me. My email's in the description box. But if you feel like this reading resonates for you, please just like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's just see what's going on and what the person on your mind wants to say. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Everything reminds me of you. You're all I've ever hoped for. You're my dream person. Watching you move on is killing me, but I want what is best for you. When I can hold you again, I will never let go. At the bottom says, I want to make you mine. So I'm getting a sense, Virgo, that you have left somebody behind. I feel like this could be somebody that you had a relationship with, and I'm getting the sense that this person, I feel you guys could just not get along. For some reason, I'm just getting this vibe that they really love you, and I do feel like this person still loves you, but I'm getting like an energy of somebody who feels like you're right about things, almost like their way of thinking doesn't really match up with yours, but you were trying to help them understand things in a different way. Because I feel like this person, they almost come off very fixated. I don't know why. I'm seeing basketball. I'm seeing like stairs, like apartment stairs. I don't know if maybe you guys had a conversation outside. I'm just telling you like the visuals that are coming through. For some of you that may resonate. um yeah, so I really feel like this person feels like you're their dream ideal person, somebody that they really want to be with, and everything is reminding them of you now that you guys have broken up. And I do see that they want to meet up with you again. They really do miss the affection that you would give to them. Let's see what happened in the past to really connect this better. What happened in the past? The Fool, the Five of Cups, they feel foolish, and the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo. I do see that you miss them, Virgo. I really do see that you're missing them. You're feeling some sort of way about how things ended, but at the same time, I feel like you're being real about the whole situation, because I think that this person was very pessimistic. I feel they had a problem with never being positive about things, and that could be why you were trying to show them a different life, a different way of thinking, a different way of doing things. And I feel like you were even helping them analyze their depression. So when I pick up on like their energy and your guys' connection, I feel like this person was very foolish. They just kind of went on a whim with things, and they would do a lot of things that were wrong and say a lot of wrong things, and they just didn't really have tact, you know what I mean? And I sense that you were trying to polish their edges a little bit, but at the end of the day, I feel like people learn at their own pace, and you were just trying to help them. Let's see what else happened. What else happened in the past with Virgo? Four of Pentacles, some possessiveness. It was starting to become too much. The Queen of Wands, I feel like they were doing things. They could have been maybe friends with an ex. I'm getting something regarding Instagram and social media. I'm getting past ex drama, and I sense that you know your worth with the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but next to the Hermit, I feel like this is you looking hot, being attractive, getting attention. You know, you get it, but with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, I sense that this person was starting to become a little possessive over you and starting to make jokes and say things to you that were not really appropriate, and I think that it started to wear on you. So I feel the last like couple months, I'm getting something between 2 to 3 months, is when this really started to take place. And that's when you really started to disconnect from them, because you're like, you're not about to dim my light just because you feel some sort of way about yourself. So in a sense, I get that this reading has to do a lot with you claiming your power, reclaiming your power, and being strong, not letting somebody kind of bring you down. You know what I mean? In the present moment, let's see what's going on. Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Moon, and the Three of Swords. So in the present moment, I can see that you're trying to heal. I see that this person might have ghosted you. For some of you, I'm getting a situation here that was more of like a break. Um, but honestly, I really do feel like this pertains to you walking away from the connection and really trying to understand what the whole situation was about, what the whole relationship was about. Was it an illusion? Was it everything that they just wanted to tell you that sounded nice. I feel like you're questioning a lot. Hmm. I get with the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords that you're obviously healing from this heartbreak and trying to make sense of everything. This was a very emotional, draining type of situation, and there was a lot of uncertainty regarding this person. I think that you just didn't really know where you stood with them. I get a sense that they were very unpredictable. They would say hurtful things. And I think that with the Ten of Wands, it started to wear on you, and then the Eight of Cups, you just couldn't deal with it anymore. And so I could see with the Four of Swords, you're just trying to rest now. I feel like now you're getting the rest that you've been needing. What are some additional messages regarding the situation? What Virgo really needs to know about the situation? The Emperor could be an Aries. We have Queen of Pentacles, so there you are, Virgo. Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. Huh. I feel like this person could have been talking to someone else on the side. For some of you, I feel like this person was not being truthful. I feel they were doing things behind your back. Um, Interesting. I feel you started to pick up on a shift in this person because I feel like things were getting hidden and things weren't adding up to you. Now I'm starting to see it. I feel like you found out about someone else, somebody that they were keeping hidden. Let's look more into this. What is this about? The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and Temperance. This is a whole different story. I feel like, if anything, you could have found messages of this person meeting up, like them two meeting up and you finding out about it. For some of you, this may or may not resonate. I'm just kind of pointing out what I'm seeing here, but it looks like a date. Yeah. I can see that there was some skepticism on this person's part. For some of you, this person was cheating. They were lying to you. They were doing things behind your back because the Three of Swords could indicate a third party, especially when the Seven of Swords is here, the High Priestess being secrets. There was some sort of communication that you found, something that you found of theirs. You could have found like a bracelet or a purse in a car, or, if you're a guy, you could have found uh, a, something that a guy left at the house. I really feel like whatever this pertains to, somebody left an item behind. I'm seeing somebody leave something in a car or at the house. Obviously, the only two places that something would be, but you get it. With Temperance, I can see that, yeah, dude, this is messy. Three of Cups and Temperance. This person can't control themselves. Okay. What's coming up in the future for Virgo? Because, wow. Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This person's going to try to be petty. They're going to, okay, so this person's going to try to come back around. And I wouldn't really trust them when they come back around because I feel like all they're doing is just really going around and hurting people. With the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, there could be some drama that you're dealing with at work already, and you don't really need to be dealing with all of this, especially when you're trying to heal. Temperance and Four of Swords, I feel like it's been a struggle for you to just be able to move on. I also sense with the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, they might do something to try to breadcrumb you back. And with the Sun, I feel like you're going to be okay. Within the next 3 months, finances for you look very, very positive. I just get the sense that this person can have a very jealous and possessive streak when it comes to you. So they may not be coming in with the right intentions. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, they have a lot to say, though. You're going to be getting a phone call. Yeah, yeah, they can't seem to let go. You could be married to this person or just be in a very long relationship with them. And then you have Justice at the bottom of the deck. If you are married, I do see that you may consider getting the divorce from this person. But more than anything, I feel like this whole situation took place in order for you to really see who this person truly is. The fact that they're not really bringing you joy. It's like One minute you're happy, the next you're sad, or they're doing something shady behind your back. Like, you're always having to look behind your shoulder with this person. And with the Knight of Wands, they going towards the end of this relationship, they were just not very serious. With the Hierophant here, I feel like it's hitting a hard reset on your life in order for you to like really find out what you want, the type of person that you're wanting to attract next. So I'm seeing more of like what you went through, Virgo. Let's see what your advice is. The World, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Strength. So your advice is moving forward, heal. By February, I see you in a completely different energy where you're just like healing from all this. I also get something about you wanting to do something in the spotlight. I see like social media, maybe setting up a ring camera. For some of you, that may resonate. But with the World, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, what's done is done, okay? You need to just kind of close things out and not really look for closure and going back to bad situations because you need closure. With the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords and the Strength card, I would say that you will be dating. And my biggest advice for you there is don't start thinking about what happened in the past and trying to connect situations to this past person, okay? Because I feel like that's giving this past person power. With the Strength card, be very confident in yourself and what you have to offer and what you have to give, because there's somebody here that's interested in you, that's going to be very receptive to your love language, which I feel is gift giving. There's something about gift giving here with Strength, Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, which showed up earlier, which is also a card of generosity and giving. I also feel this person wants to give to you. And so it feels very equal and balanced. And I feel like this person is going to build you back up. But I see them coming in between February and May of next year. I feel like for the rest of the year, you just need to heal all up into the beginning of the year. So I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. If you feel like this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking for a private, you can email me. My email will be in the description box. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.